share a quick recipe for tabouli. So let's get started cooking. I have a cup of water in this pot and I am going to add a half a cup of bulgur. We are going to bring this up to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer. We're going to cook it just according to the package. While our bulgur is cooking, I am going to take our parsley and just clip off the leaves into this food processor until it is full, and then we will give it a whirl and get it all chopped up into little pieces. Our bulgur has finished cooking and we will just leave it sit here to cool. Here is all of our parsley in the food processor, and I have got 1/4 of a cup of mint leaves. We're going to mix that in. I will food process this. After all of our parsley and mint is processed in the food processor, you will end up with about 2 cups of it. I transferred the parsley into a bowl. Now I'm going to cut up some little tomatoes and peel and cut up this cucumber. If I was using a larger cucumber, I would remove the seeds, but since it's one of these small ones, I am just going to leave the seeds in there. For these little tomatoes, I'm going to cut them in half, and then cut that into halves. This way, kind of like that, so pieces about that big. For this, I want 2/3 of a cup of these tomatoes, and I would actually use all of this liquid and seeds. I will dump it right into my bowl of parsley. I just think it adds a nice little extra zing to the recipe. You can see I have cut up my cucumber into pretty small cubes. That's what we want for this recipe. Next, I will be moving on to cutting up a white onion. Very small cubed also. Here are our onions all chopped up real small. We are going to add those in. If your onions are very bitey at all, I would soak them for a couple of seconds in water to get rid of some of that first and then drain them. Our bulgur has cooled. We want to fluff it up a little bit. And you definitely want to make sure this is totally cooled before you add it, or it will wilt your parsley. All of that is going in. Now I am going to add lemon juice. 3 tablespoons, or about the juice from 1 lemon, some smoked salt, pepper, and an optional 1 tablespoon of oil. I do think it's just a nice addition. I'm even going to make it a little bit light. Not going to fill it the whole way. Now we just need to stir this all together. The tabouli is all stirred up, and here you have it. This is one of my favorites, and I like to eat it with hummus and serve it with lavash if available. Thanks for stopping by. Come back next week.